show, or we don't. I can't even get it out, y'all. So I apologize. I'm a little under the weather, but we don't require the approval of the masses. We move how we move, cause that's how we choose to move. You feel me? Let me hit this 1800 one time. This your man Scrap Money in the building. Yo, who the motherfucking building with me though?
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy King Petty, aka Slick Man, aka the Petty Guy. What's good?
Alrighty, and today we got the pleasure of having two special guests here. You know, two brothers that help uplift the community and provide resources for our youth to build their talent, but they also talented themselves and know how to get to that bag overseas on that professional ball tip. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Who I got in the building with me?
Steve McCray, coming from Baltimore West Side.
Alvin Parker, professional basketball player in Spain this year. I've been playing professional now for 4 years. Head trainer and CEO of Hard Over Hype.
Alrighty, man. So, tell you a little about these brothers, man. They help give back to our youth, man, by running basketball camps. And if you're not familiar, both of these guys, man, know how to. They really have advanced skills on the court, man. You seen them in the Brunson League, you know that's really popping off now and things of that nature. It's all on YouTube. They getting the money across seas, you know what I mean? Sharing their talents across the waters, man. But it takes a lot to get to that point. So we want to dig a little bit into that, you know, to start it off, man. We like to start with the history and then get to how that helped you do what you're doing now and then what it's going to take you on and going forward. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Give us a little bit about what even brought you to the point or what type of grind did you have to put in to get to even considering to be a professional basketball player?
Well, for me, I really ain't had no choice. You already know I grew up out in Woodlawn and all that stuff out in that area. I mean, we played a bunch of different places. Like we played all over the city. I played for a couple different coaches and all that over time. But realistically, I screwed up a lot. Went from the top to the bottom to the top, back and forth. And I really, once I got to Canada, man, I just had the opportunity to change my life around. And from then on, it just. Yeah, like it all took off and took care of itself. I actually had a family and all that stuff to worry about, you know what I mean? And I really started thinking about the future.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to touch on too because, you know what I mean, you played collegiately in Canada.
Yeah.
So where a lot of people don't even know about, you know, stuff like that. You feel me?
It was different. Like so,
how did you get to that point? You know what I mean? How did you even find out about that?
Man, hopefully he ended up saying this. Dude, Coach Benny, my first year, well, I got locked up after my senior year, right after school for something stupid, and literally I lost every scholarship I had. Every school that was looking at me, right. They all just kind of fell to the wayside. And my cousin Word, he was about to go to ACC, community college out in Columbia.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, I don't know what the hell I'm about to do. I ain't know if they were going to lock me up for sure or not yet, because like all that stuff was going on. So I ended up like, my father was like, it probably wouldn't be smart for you to leave and go nowhere because you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to just go there. We went out there on a visit. The dude, Coach Maine, he from over South Baltimore. He was like a big brother to me, you feel me? So Yo took us out there and we killed the little workout. The dude, Coach Benny, was like, yo, I want y'all to come here. Like, y'all don't even belong here, but I want y'all here. So he ended up staying there for a year. Man, that was like my first fuck up. Because that was the first time I had my own place, yo. You feel me? Like, had something of my own. Like, I come in, I could smoke, drink, bitch, whatever, you name it, you know what I mean? And we was all the way out Columbia. So if you from Baltimore, Columbia like a total different lifestyle once you get out there. And there was dudes that was out there that probably wasn't good influences and all that. And our coach, he couldn't really keep a handle on us like that. So once I got out there, I fucked that up. But we was killing. Like we was like 9-0.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he always loved us from that.
Yeah.
So I messed up a few more times. He just reached out to me literally just one day and was like, yo, what you gonna do with yourself, man? You gonna get your shit together? He's like, can you even still play? And all that. I'm like, yeah, yo. He was like, all right, well, come up here, come work out with me. I went up to Howard, me and my man Johnny. He was another good basketball player. Man, we went out there to go work out or whatnot with him, and he was like, yo, you still good? He was like, yo, you gonna go to school? I'm like, I don't know. Yo, messaged a few schools in Canada. Yo was like, what you think about going to Canada? I was like, Canada? I'm like, what you mean? Like, why would I go all the way out there? He was like, yo, with your background, the only place you're gonna go and play immediately. Because a lot of people don't know, like that's why I'm trying to help kids now. What they don't know is, yo, once that clock start, like once you go to college, your clock start. So you don't have, once you start going for 4 semesters, that's on you. And you can lose your eligibility playing wise in the States if you don't take care of your, you know what I mean, your financial obligations, your credits and all that stuff. You just gonna keep, that's why you see a lot of dudes like, nah, I'm sitting out this year, I'm red shirt.
Right.
He on the team, but he ain't got the grades to play or the credits to play. Canada ain't had that situation because their schooling system different from here. So everything that I did in high school was good enough to get me in college out there. So I literally took my transcript from Milford Mill.
Yeah.
And that's what got me in college in Canada. And you feel me? I got in out there, and my first year, that shit was crazy. I ain't know what I was getting myself into, but I knew, like, yo, I had something. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I got this could work. And then I was seeing dudes that was going pro. And there was a guy that came in, the pro team from out there, because it's pro teams out there. They used to come in, they used to practice in our gym, and they would let us practice with them, and we would work out in the summertime with them. And I was like, yo, I was really doing my thing, and I was like, all right, bet, like, I can a little bit better off than I thought I was. Then the next year, from then on, yo, I won a championship, then I won another one. From then on, it just.
So that's like a story of rebounding for real, because you got, you know what I mean, you show how you flipped it from getting in trouble, because it probably had motherfuckers like locally not trying to fuck with you, like coaches and shit.
Ain't nobody fuck with me.
Yeah, so then you got a story where somebody give you a chance and you took the utmost advantage of it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And I see how that translates to how you be teaching the kids. You feel me?
Who was the most happiest that you changed your life around? Like, who was that one person who felt it like you felt it? Like,
I would have to say, that's a tough one.
there's always that one person that even if y'all connection not real tight, you know that person like was like, man, boy.
Yo, I probably would have to say my father did, but I would have to say my father. Yeah, I would have to say my father, yo, cause like yo was the only person from Bell to whatever that was like, yo, come on, yo, you got it. Pick yourself back up. Like, I mean, literally, my mother, I got a real hood classy mother.
Right.
You feel me? You know what I mean? She classy, but she hood.
Right.
She can go in the white offices and she know how to act, but if you pluck that wrong button, she switch that shit up in a heartbeat.
Okay.
My father was, yo, he was morals. He understood men, you know what I mean? And a different type. He was my stepfather, but that was the only father I knew. You feel me? And yo was just like the way yo used to put shit to me. Like, yo, when I got locked up, like, cause I got locked up after that. Like, yo, one of my friends, he know him, but like, yo, every time I've been booked with one person.
Right.
You feel me? Every single time. I'm talking about where that's my man so heavy because we was always able to look each other in the face and be like, yo, we good, yo, but we fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, and besides my father, I would have to say him. I would have to say it was Kurt, my man Kurt. Like, yo, cause yo still was going through trials and tribulations of his own. You know what I mean? And he never
was rooting for you.
Yo, he never got there. Like, hooping wise, yo was just as good. But he just never got the chance to fully put himself or put into it that everything he wanted to, because he was really like, he ain't had the same determination that I had. You know what I mean? But yo always was like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
always.
love,
It never was a time where I've ever been around him and it was different.
Okay.
I would have to say him. Besides my father, I would have to say him.
So through all this, did you have like women problems and stuff? Like, did you have a girl here and there that
Well,
plucked your nerves, got you all retarded and fucked up something make you miss curfew, or
Oh yeah.
you know,
I mean, early.
you had to sit out because you wanted to slap her?
Yeah, early. I would say I just really, I won't even say it was a girl problem, yo. I just ain't really know how to focus, period. Like, it didn't matter what it was, yo. If you I got addictive personality. So if you put me in the gym, he'll tell you, you put me in the gym, yo, I'm gonna be in the gym for 9 hours, bro. Like, I'm not picking up my phone, I'm not answering, but if you put me somewhere else, I might be out there, motherfucker, for 9 hours. Or if I'm with a chick, I might be with her, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, the past 8 years, I've been with the same girl. So like, yo, that shit kind of people don't realize, but yo, that shit kept me.
So did you ever like miss a practice or a game because you was arguing and like you was doing too much, and after the fact you was like, damn, man.
I mean, I've been ejected from plenty of games. In Canada, yeah, I've been ejected from. I still get ejected here and there, but in Canada, you know what I mean.
Oh no, if you know this nigga from hooping, yo, that's the first thing they say. Yo, they be like, oh yo, Al be wildin'.
Yo, like, hey, yo, I got a I hate when people say I got lower man complex because I don't care if you my size or bigger. So that's not lower man complex. I just got a strong personality, yo. Feel me? Keep it
I just got a strong personality.
I like the spin you put on that. You feel me?
What's your sign, yo?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo.
So I'm as loyal as they come, but if you get on my bad side.
Virgo's loyal?
Yeah,
Virgo?
yo.
I don't know.
Nah, see, you probably had the women. I don't know about the women Virgos, but the men Virgos. You know what I mean?
Virgo's self-centered and selfish, yo.
Shit, not me. Hey, yo, that's the thing. Like, I probably go against all the laws of my sign, besides the loyal part. In the sense of, yo, I don't know how I think about myself.
Y'all emotional.
I ain't that. I'm angry. I can get angry.
Right, very angry person.
I ain't emotional. Yo, I definitely will let a ref have it here and there. I've been kicked out of the game or two. Like, the craziest thing I ever had happen to me was in high school.
Oh shit.
My senior year, this is yo, fuck, we on the record. My senior year, we played Newtown. I don't know what happened. I'll be a liar. It was all a blur, bro. But at the end of the game, my man, one of my right hand mans was like, yo, that little nigga from bit. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that is. Yo, my mother said, walking back in there and get him to get his shoe, take Alvin in there and get his shoe. A lot of my mother said I left my shoes in there. I was lying. So we walking by. Yo, my man, like, yo, there you go right there. So me and the dude, like, make eye contact, and we had just lost, bro. So, like, so yo knew, so yo, like, man, fuck y'all milfing niggas, da-da. Yo, I go to spit at him, and that shit hit the cop. I don't think I ever been beat up that bad in my life. Like, yo, they grabbed me, flipped me 10 times up and down, yo. Tried to break my finger. Like, you name it. That was probably the craziest thing. And I got suspended for, like, the last game of the season. They let me back for the playoffs or whatnot because it was my senior year. But that was probably the scariest moment because I was like, man, that's it.
You try to break your fingers?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Baltimore County, some shit.
Baltimore County don't play, shorty. They, you know what I mean? My grandmother, it was senior night.
Yep.
So my whole family was there. That's what made it bad. So it was like 15 of my own family.
Stepdad, too?
Yeah, he was out there. And he was wilding, but they almost locked him up and shit too. Cause he had, you know what I mean, trying to hold me down, but that was probably the craziest thing.
Damn, that's off the chain. So, I think it's about time for a music break, you feel me? But before we start that, right, I'm going to let y'all know what's coming up. We're going to get into how, you know, you use your professional influence or the grind it took you to be a professional in, you know, facilitating your camp and more things to come. But first we're going to have a nice little music break from your man, Scrap Money, you know what I mean, the livest fill-in DJ in the land, you feel me?
On a sick tip.
Relax, the burner click clack, your brain goes flat.
And what a perfect time to say we're motherfucking back. This your man Scrap. Man, that shit wrong.
No, you got that.
What up, man? I forgot to plug the brand, you know what I mean? 1500radio.net, you know what I mean? Where you can get all of your podcasts and live radio needs, you feel me? It's your man Scrap Money live on the Social Owners Live podcast, you know what I mean? You know, you can reach us at 1500radio.net/social owners, you know what I mean? Where we got the live shows made in the podcast form for all your going to work and venting needs because, you know, we be wild on this motherfucker, you feel me? So today, you know, I got my man Alvin in here and my man Steve in here, and we gonna get into the heart of a hype brand, you know what I mean? You know, we done heard about the journey it took, you know, to overcome a lot of obstacles and to being a professional basketball player. Now let's talk about, you know, the give back portion, you know what I mean? How we get these kids right and prepared to be young adults and lead the next generation, you feel me? Damn, I like how I put that. Bars.
You want to start, bro?
Nah, man. What happened with me was we started this Alvin put me on with it. Actually, I had no idea, but when Alvin told me to come, I was all on board. You know, especially with giving back to the youth, giving back to the kids. Reason being, I was one of them kids. I mean, believe it or not, I was one of those kids that I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if basketball was for me. I didn't know any of that, you know. But coming up, I had guys like Alvin, I had guys like Corns, guys like that who just gave me the encouragement, and just from that alone, you know what I mean, it made me want to push myself further. You know what I mean, push myself and grind to get where they been, where they going. So, I mean, it's just to give them inspiration and let them understand that they can do whatever they want to do in this world, man. Whether they want to be doctors and lawyers, any of that, we want to let them know that basketball is a tool that they can use, and that they can use it to do whatever it is they want to do in life. I mean, just to do something right, do something positive.
So tell me a little bit about the camp. What type of things do y'all do, you know what I mean, in a normal session?
Normal session with them, you know what I mean, we get them in there, we line them up, you know, just let them know what we here for, what we here to do, the objective of the day. We try to come up with different goals of the day for them. We also get them stretched, get them warmed up for whatever basketball activity we had to do, but we also try to do different activities as far as, you know, building them up, you know, giving them encouragement, and we try to have different lecture portions for it as well. So it's bigger than basketball, man. It's something bigger than basketball.
Much bigger. I mean, see, the camp part of it, a lot of people, I'm going to tell you the truth. All I saw was, man, Corn, we started a couple years ago helping out other coaches. We was helping other coaches or whatnot, and it was all good or whatnot, but all I started the more and more I went away, you know, when you in other countries and stuff, you see the impact that basketball got on other places. And then you get to be around different kids, and you see how they really relate to everything that, you know what I mean, everything that you're teaching them, everything that's going on and everything like that. So it was like once I came back, my whole mindset was, all right, me and Corn, our whole mindset was, all right, let's go plug ourselves into this situation and try to go help out with these people and put ourselves down here. And the more and more I did it, because what people fail to realize is I went to college for this. Like, my degree is in recreation.
Yeah.
Like, so it'd be crazy because people be like, oh, they just train. Like, no, yo, like, I could come and run your facility. I could take your job.
Like, you certified.
I'm certified to do what I'm doing. I just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that I saw a lane. I didn't want to make money. Like, I really got tired of watching trainers and other people do stuff. And it was like, the kids, this whole AAU thing, the kids won't get nothing out of it. Right now, had these programs charging kids $450, $500 plus monthly dues.
Facts. To
go on tournaments. To play on our AAU team, it costs $160. And we gonna take you everywhere that we can take you, and we gonna do everything that we can do, and we ain't asking you for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want nothing from you.
Right.
The camp is just the same. Like, I saw that people was out here, me and Corn, I ain't gonna say he was like, you guys sit down and talk about stuff like that, pricing and all that. And I was like, I seen the camp, that was like $250 a week. He was like, well, you got kids, what would be something that you would be cool with paying? Like, right. I was like, I'm gonna keep it all the way butt with you. I got 3 kids, my man. If I'm sending all 3 of my kids to camp, if I'm not trying to pay no $250 a week, but $170 for 3 weeks, I can swing that.
I was going to say $150, but go ahead, continue.
You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. 170. Now this for now, I didn't gave. What I did was, like, that's why so many people were like, I know people mad because they like, they lowballing, because it ain't about money. Right. I can't preach that it's not about money and then ask for your money.
Like, I
can't dig a hole in your pockets and say, it's not about bread, and then. So
you would say you got other, like, maybe people, because one thing I noticed, a lot of people got camps, you feel me, but do you feel yourself catching a lot of shade from other people who run camps, who may say things like you're lowballing or something like that?
I won't even call it shade, The way I look at it, honestly, bro, is we all in this right now to help. If you're not in it to help, then you throwing shade regardless, even if it's not coming my way. Because you're putting a whole damper over everything that everybody else is trying to do.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the way I look at it, Any way you feel about me personally, because, like, I'm a realist.
Right.
If you did some fuck shit to me 10 years ago, I can guarantee you, I'm not gonna treat you no different 10 years later. So if you a trainer and all of that, yo, you didn't like me, I didn't like you then, I ain't gonna like you now.
Right.
Ain't not, but guess what? We can be in the same realm because, yo, what we doing is offering a service that's about helping. I'm not gonna step on your toes, don't step on my toes, or we can work together. If you look under every post I make, I always put building a brand that you can trust. You feel me? Yo, everybody got a brand.
Right.
Everybody, like, yo, I can go to
That's
an
true.
office right now and go get the papers to start something and just put Inc.
Right.
or LLC at the fucking end of it.
Right.
But do you got a mission statement?
It's about what's inside of it. You feel me?
Yo, what you offering? Yo, we do camps. You send your kid to camp. Your kid is coming to camp and he ain't paying for lunch. Yo, I take that loss.
Right.
The least I can do is pay for the nigga to eat.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, people just look at it differently, yo.
Yeah,
It's all
they definitely
monetary.
do.
It's all monetary.
Man, listen. All the money I spend on sports and shit during the school year, my son gonna sell these snowballs, make this money. You feel me? Get this bread for next year. You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yo, all of this is about helping. If you're willing to help, I don't care who you is. If you don't like me, I ain't gotta like you. Just come help.
You know, I'm going through the same thing right now, but this ain't about me right now.
Nah, go
but
ahead.
I give back too and stuff.
And people don't
you
like
feel
that.
Me? And people, they judge the shit out me. You feel me? Rather come stand in that fucking sun from 9 to 2 and pass out this food to 1,000 homeless people. You know, make sure they get their hair cut because, you know, I added a barber last time. You feel me? Down here grinding. They try to get it shut down and all.
Yeah, yo.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I said, all right, matter of fact, we ain't got a door here. I just go across the street.
There you go. There you go.
You feel me?
I mean-
Oh, but next give back July 21st and an all-white petty party.
There you go. But see, like you said facts. You said facts to the fact that, because your son play AAU.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. But if I go out here and I preach that, then, yo, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to feel a certain way. So,
Yeah.
like, yo, what I do is, y'all do what y'all doing. Just let us rock what we rocking at, and we ain't going to fuck with y'all.
Right.
If you don't like what we doing, if you don't believe in what we doing,
Niggas
that's all
don't want to
good.
like your posts no more.
Yo,
Keep it moving.
Right. Well, we all should be helping. Everybody should
Cost
be
me
helping each
nothing,
other.
yo.
You feel me?
Man,
Cost me nothing,
if we all help each other, we
We
all
would all
have
be
too
famous
much money.
faster. You feel me?
We have too much money if we all help each other. But
Facts.
niggas be in competition with their motherfucking self. So that's
Facts.
why they can't even get it
Facts.
together with the next man. You
Right.
feel me?
I could go through my DM, bruh, and I can go through my messages, and I can show you how many of these people out here that I done hit up and said, yo, we can do something together. I got it. And niggas, hey, yo, let's. And then 2 weeks later,
bluffing like a
2 weeks later, you'll see them putting something together for the same time
Uh-huh.
that you told them. I'd be like, yo,
Damn.
damn, nigga, you could have just told me no.
Right.
It ain't no big deal.
Nigga ain't say no. Nigga took the whole shit. Like,
And then as soon as you add a nigga, they feel
Yo,
it.
I'm not
You
gonna
feel me?
ask you. I'm
Niggas
see,
claim
you know,
jumping.
Hey, yo, if you see what I posted the other day from what's his name, 100 Grand Man.
yeah.
Yo, it called, you know what I mean? It's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here.
Right.
Yo,
A
the
whole
way
lot.
to handle the way to, that's the realest shit I ever heard. The way to deal with fake people is by keeping it real with them.
Mm.
You can't come, so when you shake my hand, I'm gonna look at you in your eyes, nigga, and tell you, hey, yo, you know that was some bitch ass shit you did, right? Oh, all right. As long as you know,
Right.
say no more.
True.
You feel me?
Yo,
If they did some bitch ass shit, I'll give him a pound. I
Hey,
ain't
yo,
doing too much.
I'm
shit.
gonna shake your hand only for.
But I'm gonna do the other part you said though. That way he's a bitch ass nigga. That's you gotta tell him that part. You gotta remind him too in case they ain't hear you the first time.
You gotta start saying that the niggas crowd to the crowd is like
Yeah, that nigga over there is a bitch ass nigga.
Come on, sir. Have a seat. You gonna join the conversation? You gotta get all the way in. You feel me? No, yo, that shit, yo, don't nothing hurt a nigga soul more than when you tell him something in a polite voice and shit. Yo,
Exactly.
you know that was some bitch ass shit you did,
Hey,
right?
yo.
Yo, nigga just gotta just take that shit on the chin, yo. Like, what you gonna do, yo? You either
When
gonna
it's a nigga
fold
that
or fight at that
oh, my
point.
bad. When it was a nigga that I really liked, I pour him a shot first. Hey, yo, this a bitch ass nigga shot, yo.
Put that shit halfway and shit.
For your bitch ass. You feel me? Oh, shit.
Pop a water in it, nigga, cause that's some bitch ass shit. You feel me?
Back in the day, we just take your hoe. Now we just pour your shot.
Pour your shot. It's a bitch ass
Because
shot.
this some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, cause apparently you need to relax and shit.
You need to understand this on a different level.
Yo, that shit funny as a motherfucker. Yo, 'cause that shit true as shit. You feel me?
Oh,
Yo,
man.
niggas get. I swear, I did a count on it. Yo, niggas get out of pocket every 3.5 seconds. Yo.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, yo,
For sure.
all over the world, yo, it's niggas
Especially
getting out of
over
pocket,
pussy.
yo.
Especially over pussy.
Sure.
Over every fucking thing, yo.
Over everything. Over everything. For sure. Especially in this business, bro.
Yo.
Niggas get mad over nickel sales. Shit real, ain't it?
Did you, I seen a post by Nelly Nell the other day about Shorty was about to really blow a nigga head off over $3 and shit. He was like, the nigga wouldn't let him get a 20 for 17 and shit, so he felt disrespected. He's about to go whack the nigga, yo.
Yeah, yo. And that's
Yo.
that's very believable. where
Yo,
we live
niggas
out.
gotta relax, yo. Like, that
That's
need to be
right,
the motto for the whole summer, yo. Relax.
Like I supposed to take your 17.
Yo,
Right.
hey, yo,
Like,
see, hey, yo,
what I'm saying?
what's happening is,
I
yo,
was like,
niggas
God.
for principles, yo. Like I was saying earlier, principles, yo.
Like what the fuck? I got a 20 bag, my nigga. This shit ain't 17,
Right.
my nigga. Like,
17, no, not 18, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I
But
mean?
the
Like,
crazy part about it is, like you said, man, you could have had a whole conversation with that man. And I think that's what a lot of people don't get to now, yo. Just the whole being able to interact.
You waste
with one
my
another.
fucking
You
time.
know what I'm saying? So that's the terrible part of it. You not being able to talk and interact. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
Facts.
the issue nowadays. People want to just jump to conclusions or not get the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
that's an issue.
Every time, though, and especially in this town, because I see that shit happen all day, every day. Where you look at the news at night, yo, and another person get murdered, and then the reason be so simple and dumb, yo. Like why, yo?
that's
why?
what
you
what
wanna
we
take a nigga
doing.
life over $3.
Yo, that's what
Right.
we doing all this for, though. Like, yo, I'll put it like this.
He
If I
was
the-
ready, and I believe him. You feel me?
I got
Right.
kids on my AAU team right now that in situations where every day they come outside, they running a risk. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the only thing stopping them from going left is the ball dribbling.
Exactly.
That's it.
Sound of that shit.
That's it. If it wasn't for like, yo, I got one kid in particular, and I know that I'm live and all that. His name Malik. Yo, when I say Shorty is one of the most talented players probably out here, he just never he fundamentally he ain't got it because he never been taught it. But just hooping wise,
We'll get
if you
something
just
to get it
cause you
done.
know why? Because yo, he's the definition of our program. Hard over height, like yo, bro,
Right.
he gonna dog you. You gonna hate him. He gonna play like he gonna play you 90 feet, and he gonna whack you. He gonna try to steal a ball 10 times, 12 times. Every time you turn around, he gonna be back behind you.
Right.
He gonna call you a whore.
Yeah, true.
Like he gonna all of that. Hey yo, because every day he go outside, Shorty ain't got nothing else but that. You know what I mean? Like yo, so when he come in there, yo, every opportunity that he get to step on the court, he looking at you like you trying to take something from him. Point blank, period.
Right.
In this city, that's how niggas think just without the basketball.
Right.
Everybody they see is trying to take something from them.
Right.
So that's just how niggas
Nigga
move.
go
I used to
straight-
be one of them. You feel
Nigga,
me?
whether,
Like,
whether friend or foe, nigga gonna defend his space first. You feel
yo,
me?
that's it. That's
That
it.
shit, that shit crazy.
That's
it's like
it.
it's like
That's
it's like the jungle for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was tough right there. So when we get back, right, we also got another guest in the building. But first, we're gonna get all of the shout outs and plugs from my man Alvin. Can you please start with the dates and times and the information for your camp for everybody that's out there looking to get their kid right?
Okay, so we start camp on the 2nd of July. Camp ends on the 20th. I'll still be doing the back to school camp that we do in August, like we did last year, where we gave
Yeah.
away the book bags and the free haircuts and all that stuff.
I can't add you my money now for my son.
Come on, man. Yeah, look, you know what I mean? You get him in there, bro. And when I say this, he'll tell you, bro,
Yeah.
yo, you get it to me when you get it to me, yo. I ain't moving. That's because see, that's the problem. There's a lot of people out there acting like they move that way, and they charging $40 for one session. You know what I mean? Yo, practice what you preach. You
Right.
feel me? I can't be on here talking that, and then I'm asking you, telling you to cash at me right now and sending you my shit.
Man, we got you.
But
We
you
got
feel
you.
me? But
You want something
camp
positive.
camp start July 2nd and end July 20th. Only one day camp will be off, and that's on the 4th, of course, on the holiday. Camp will be going from 9 to 4. We got before and after care or whatnot. We always say it's $5, but like yo, at the end of the day, just come get your kid. That's all I ask. Just come get your kid. You know what I mean?
Man, you better charge their ass late
Look,
fees
look.
like
I
daycare.
can't take somebody home, pick somebody
Man,
up one
man.
Now
day.
at
It's
that
all
point,
good,
it's
dog.
about money. Though.
See,
Why
see,
you gonna
see,
make
yo.
all the money, yo?
Hey, late
At
fees,
that,
baby.
at that point, it's about money.
Nigga business gonna take straight
Every-
off.
Every 5 minutes, I need $10.
$10,
I
but
done done this for free. Now you cut.
And I need that and I need that before your child returns.
yeah, facts. But what you come? We have besides that, we'll have the camp going on. Everybody get free T-shirts. We're going to have some great guest speakers this year on the list right now. Last year, we had Stanton Kidd, prominent basketball player out here in the city. He played this year. He won a EuroLeague championship or whatnot. He'll be coming back to speak to the kids this year. We have Will Barton, NBA player, real good guy. He's doing a lot to help the city out, too, a whole lot to help the city out.
Hey,
Big time.
first of all, I got somebody online. They said, where can they send donations to you at, just to support the cause?
Man, they can send it to you, and I'll get it from you.
Say less.
You know what I mean?
Already.
But so we got Big Marcus Cousins. He played in Japan this year, but he played in the NBA as well. He's gonna be coming down to talk to the kids this year. And we got Akil Carr coming down to come talk to the kids about his experience, all the things that he went through. He got a lot to give back to the kids.
Definitely.
So we'll have him down there, and he'll be doing everything that he can do. It's free lunch or whatnot. We probably be taking a field trip that last year we went to Six Flags. We probably be doing something else like that again this year or whatnot. I have all those details for whoever signed up. You'll get that in the first week. And really, that's it, man. Like, our camp is about bump. When I say it's about bump, it ain't about you being the best player. Bring your game, not your name. I don't care who you fried, who you think you are, we gonna break your game down to what we think you are, and we gonna build you back up to what you supposed to be. Nothing more, nothing less.
Everybody
Nothing
need
more,
to know.
nothing
You
less,
come
yo.
in here, man, you coming to work. I'm putting kids to work.
If you
this
can't
year.
take criticism, if you can't take being talked to like a person that got a future, if you can't take being treated like you're gonna be successful and getting pushed, don't bring your ass to me, because I'm the wrong guy to come to. But if you with all that,
that's what we had to go through.
if you with all that, I'm the perfect guy
So
for
basically, just tell the kids you mean, right?
you. Yep.
That's their language.
Hey, but look, let me be the first one to testament, yo, that it works because, yo, my son went from not starting, now he out fucking Spooky Nook right now getting buckets. So, you know what I mean?
Is it a limit of kids? Like how many?
Right this year we got 60 spots.
60.
So we already more than halfway full. We probably got about 20 spots left, 20 to 25 spots left. If I have to, because like man, we'll move it up. We'll move it up and we'll add more kids because this year we have the whole facility of the Boys and Girls Club. Last year we just had the gym and the outside. This year we got the whole facility. There's no other camp going on. So we have more than enough room to rock out and to give everybody what they need and what they're supposed to get. We also do training or whatnot. Literally just go on our page at Alvin P4 or at Hard Over Hype basketball training or whatnot, and you can get everything that you need. We post all our sessions, all that type stuff. Check us out and come get with us. Or holler at my man at Stevie, at Mac Wills or Mac
Wills
Stevie.
_21.
There we go.
I'm always changing my name, so I'm gonna get that shit together one day.
Yeah, my partner. I want to make sure that everybody know that this is not just me. I have a partner. He is a great guy right now. He's away. He's in Texas playing in the alumni game for his old college. His name is Corn Henry. You can add him too. His name is at Corn Henry 1 or whatnot. Great guy, another guy, just doing everything he can. Everything we're doing is just to give back. So follow us, whatever you need, hit us up, contact the social loaners. I'm always in contact with Al.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all having us on here and giving
Thank
us this
y'all,
platform.
man.
Like, I really appreciate it. And any way we can help, let's make it happen.
Already, and we definitely gonna get a drop from you. You know what I mean? And shit, you can shoot a commercial while you in this mode. But yeah, we gonna go to We'd like to thank the whole Hard Over Hype Foundation and movement. My man Alvin, my man Steve, also Corn. So you couldn't be here today, but we already know you here in spirit, man. You out there doing your thing, probably busting ass in Texas.
Yeah, you definitely frying
all you
somebody.
got to do is go to the Brunson League that's going on right now and look at the videos on YouTube. You can see Alvin busting ass right now. Steve, you out there this year too?
Yeah, I'm out here.
Man, Steve be getting busy, man, dunking on niggas and shit. Real talk, man. It's must see TV. I'm gonna be the first one to let y'all know. You know what I mean? So coming up, we got producer, up and coming hip hop producer Dutch Master. He at the door right now. By let him in. You feel me? We gonna have a music break in between. It's the motherfucking loners.
Hey.
Tough. Hey.